Welcome to Rock Dads, everybody. Episode 10. This is the final episode of the year for us in 2025. It's our Christmas special. Yeah. This will mark the end of the first season, and we're going to start season 2 next year. So stay tuned.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be so nice.
It's going to be amazing.
Let's do it.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Rock Dads!
Rock Dads. Rock Dads.
All right, welcome back.
Thanks, Vaxxo.
It's the Christmas special.
That's right.
It's the last episode of the season 1.
End of the year.
End of the year.
And this has been a really great year. We've really appreciated being a part of this.
Yeah, man.
This journey since June.
Since June, yeah.
And we've done 10 episodes now, and so we've averaged more than once a month, which is nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's so good. So good.
I know. We had so many people over. That was so great, man. That was such a great year.
Yeah, lots of
that was good.
Fantastic memories, great guests. And now we're ushering people into the Christmas season, and we just thought, we'd talk all things Christmas today.
Let's talk about Christmas.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, let's talk about the Frosty the Snow. No.
Frosty the Snowman. He's dead.
Prostate?
Prostate the Snowman. That's for when you're in your 40s.
Oh, yeah. I feel you.
Prostate the Snowman.
Prostate the Snowman.
He melts every year. But anyways.
What we got to talk about today?
Well, I was doing some research on this thing. I was really curious about this thing called Krampus.
Oh, the movie, the monster?
They made a movie out of it, but it's this monster that is from the, I don't know if you would call it Eastern European in that area, but certainly Germany, Austria, even parts of Italy. We had this monster that was kind of like an evil Santa Claus.
Yeah.
And I was made aware of it a little bit with the movie and that whole thing. But as I started to talk to people that I knew from that area, people actually grew up with Krampus. So our midwife for our 3 kids, she actually grew up in Germany.
Wow.
And they said that basically on December 5th of every year, they would have Krampus coming in and showing up at the door, and any of the children who were naughty, they would throw them over their knee and they would give them a beating. Like they would just spank the living daylights out of them. And so all the kids were terrified. And at the same time, all of the adults were getting absolutely hammered and laughing and thought it was so funny. So there'd be like a designated person in the village who would be like, I'm the Krampus this year. And it would be, an evil mask, horns. You think of like the complete opposite of St. Nicholas, because St. Nicholas came in with like, he would like traditionally like Santa Claus has evolved from St. Nick, who was a saint who would provide, like toys and fruits and nuts and things like that to children who were, good kids. Well, actually to all children, it wasn't about good or bad at that point. But Krampus came in as this kind of counterpoint to Santa Claus, and it's become a cultural phenomenon. They made movies, they've made books. They have something called the Krampus Ball in Toronto. So my brother goes to this every year, and you basically, the minimum requirement for how you have to show up is you have to wear horns and you have to look evil. This is totally the opposite of what Christmas is about, but it's the contra. I mean, we're looking at the war between good and evil. So they actually, the Krampus thing contrasts that St. Nicholas thing.
Yeah.
But it can be very scary. Like the kids, I was reading Arnold Schwarzenegger's autobiography, and he was talking about how growing up in Germany, they would have them show up on the 5th and be scared crapless, basically.
Yeah.
From this thing. So I don't know. Do the kids behave better? Maybe.
I don't know. I the beating, it's like a European thing in the 80s. In 70s, 60s was part of the culture.
Yeah.
Beating the kids. I know because I've been there.
Yeah. I was there too.
I got a
Not
lot.
in Europe, but
I know.
I think it was a cultural thing in
My
general.
dad was Krampus all year long.
Spare the rod, spoil the child was really big in the 80s.
But it's. I mean, it's like one of those things that we invented. One more thing to scare the kids.
Yeah.
It's not bad. You have to. The way that I see this, it's like Christmas is about Christmas and love and peace but we have to have something different.
Yeah. Well, I don't mind the fact that it highlights the battle between good and evil. It's just like some of those movies, the fantasy movies, that are heavily, dark or whatever, but they have a redeeming edge, like The Lord of the Rings, where there's this big darkness, but good can overcome evil. I love those kind of struggles, but Lion, Witch, and the Wardrobe is a similar one, overcoming evil with good. So eventually Krampus became this thing where they made it like the enemy of Santa Claus. And that was popularized through books and stuff, but it was actually not a pagan origin thing, believe it or not. It was actually
created just for...
Yeah, it was created just as kind of a fun Christmas thing. I don't know why that would be fun to think that, your child would be beaten, and then if they were really bad, they'd get put in Krampus's bag and taken away or eaten by the Krampus.
Oh my gosh.
But,
it's so funny, man.
Leave it to our Eastern European forefathers.
Yeah, exactly.
Know their messed upness.
Yeah, you gotta hit my kid because I don't need to hit you. Take it.
I never laid a hand on my child.
Never.
Having said that, Krampus
can do it. And the wife goes like, "Oh, he's hitting him so much." Nah, just don't worry. Let him get him.
From the makers of Elf on the Shelf comes Krampus in the Closet.
Do you do the Elf on the Shelf?
Yeah, we do. Yeah. But the kids move it, so it doesn't.
I don't know. Mine moves by itself. For the record, I got home the other day. He was doing stuff. I don't know, but Emily, if you're watching this, see, that's a proof. He does it by itself, not me.
Oh yeah,
not me.
No, it's definitely not. It's definitely not your dad doing anything. Like that's for sure.
I still believe in Santa, actually.
Yeah, I got made fun of when I was a teenager for believing in Santa Claus.
That's okay. You know what?
I was homeschooled.
Nah, man. My Santa passes by the place. He eats a lot. He eats all the cookies.
Yeah.
He doesn't drink the milk, but he eats a lot of cookies.
You know what? Our Santa Claus at our place too. It's like we leave carrots out for the reindeer. The reindeer carrots get eaten. All of the cookies get eaten. And there's usually soy milk because we don't drink dairy. So it's like there's a dairy alternative that he drinks, and we leave out a little tray for him.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, this guy is the messiest eater. Santa Claus, if you can hear this, the messiest eater that I have ever come across. Maybe he's in a hurry. I don't know.
Maybe.
And I'm telling you that he leaves thank you notes with the sloppiest handwriting that I've ever seen. But, he's got a lot of places to be, I understand.
I don't know. And he's getting old too. It's not.
He
doesn't
up
see
there
properly. He's riding all over the place. He's getting
a little old. Yeah, he's definitely getting up there. He's putting all of us to shame, though.
He's a good guy.
I'm surprised that someone with such a, would I say, like maybe like a weight problem has lasted so long. I would say
he works out every day. He lifts his legs every. No. It's funny because as I was like when I was a kid and my sister too, we had this thing that Santa used to go to my place, and every morning was such a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
And we didn't ask. We used to ask for presents, obviously, but we never. It was rare to get the presents that we wanted.
Yeah.
Because there was no money, obviously.
Right.
But these kids these days, they're spoiled. They're spoiled.
Oh yeah.
I was asking my daughter the other day, so what you want for Christmas? She's like, I want a 9 Mac Pro shish spitty beep boop boopy. I don't know. It's like she wants a Mac Pro. Why? You're 10.
Wow.
Why do you need an iMac Pro or Mac Pro?
A little knowledge is a dangerous thing for kids, though, right? Like as soon as they know. Do you remember when we were growing up? It was commercials on TV, and you'd see like Ninja Turtles or Ghostbusters or those figurines or all of the little the Nerf guns, and you'd see all this, especially around the holidays. You would see it ramping up commercials, and then we would go to the store and lose our minds, like
with all those toys. Yeah.
oh
yeah.
my goodness, I remember like even in the cereal aisle, like if there was a treat inside that cereal, you wanted it.
Yeah, exactly.
And so that's fueled our commercial culture that has played into Christmas time, I think, a lot.
But was even though they used to show all those things, it was healthier than it is today. I find the toys were completely different. I remember for me it was He-Man.
Okay,
He-Man,
yeah.
Skeletor.
I love He-Man too. Yeah.
Oh man, happy birthdays, He-Man! It was so funny. It was funny. It was trains. It was like, you remember those racing things? They had the cars, and you just
that was great. And you had the little
the
grip
controller,
thing that would make it go or stop. Those are so fun.
I know.
Where are those things
I still
now?
have one in Portugal.
Do you?
And I used to have one. I don't know if my parents already tossed it out, but
man, I would love to get my hands on one of those.
Oh man,
that would be so cool.
So there was two types. There was the simple one.
Yeah.
And for the rich kids, there was the one that
had
all those curbs.
There's
and
the
bridges.
NASCAR.
The NASCAR,
one
exactly.
For the poor kids.
Yeah, the one that was just
oval. and then the rich kids version, which had the jumps and all that other stuff. Yeah.
And you know what? I love that, and I wish I could have like a train. The train like that.
Yeah.
It's like it's so.
I had
amazing.
a whole set growing up. I don't know what happened to it. I think it's funny. Like you get to that point, where you're just too old a little bit for these toys. Your mom starts giving everything away.
Disappears.
Yeah, and then you have kids, and you realize I should have kept all that stuff
To show them, yeah.
It would have been amazing. But
I mean, they have a lot of different toys these days. Like they have these. I was watching yesterday this thing that it's very popular. Labubu toy. It's demonic, man. I don't know.
Labubu.
Labubu. Labubu. It's like something like this, and it comes in a box or something. And you think that it's a beautiful toy, and it's like a mean one, so mean. Labubu.
It's so cute though.
Oh, but I want a Labubu, and super expensive though.
Of course.
Super. I don't even know how much they cost, but I know that they're super expensive. Well, what's the point of that thing? Labubu.
Have you seen some of those toys like the LOL dolls and things like
that?
Yeah, like LOL Surprise, but it's like $30 for like a little ball like this, and you open it, and there's a tiny little toy that probably costs 50 cents to make.
Yeah.
It's crazy. So my kids were obsessed with these things for years. I think they've more or less toned down on asking for them now. But like for a long time, it was this thing of LOL dolls, and
I got that too.
And Calico Critters is the other one. Do you know those ones? They're like little families of animals, but they're dressed in human clothing.
I don't know those.
And they're like $30 for like 3 little figures. Anyways, don't even get me started. For me, it was like I did one Christmas where I was like, I told Emma, I said, I am doing the shopping for the kids. I'm picking everything, and let's see, because every other Christmas it's like, oh, let's get all this girly stuff, and it's like, and Emma knows what the girls like, and they ask for this stuff. One Christmas I was like, this is going to be Dad's Christmas.
Yeah,
I'm going to get Nerf guns. I got Nerf guns. I got a Nintendo Switch.
That's it.
I got all kinds of like, car figure, like Matchbox cars.
Oh my God, those are so good.
I got a remote control car.
Yeah.
I got all these things because and I tell my daughters, I'm like, look, I didn't have a son, so you're gonna have to bear with me here.
Of course,
you are going to have to kind of, be okay with doing some things with me that might be considered more boyish, like watching Die Hard at Christmas time, or getting used to Arnold Schwarzenegger movies, or playing with Nerf guns, or being into cars. You're going to learn how to fix things. All these things that do you find that like with Emily, like you draw her into some of the things that you would want, like if you ever had a son. Not that I ever actually wanted a son.
Yeah, no, I understand what you're saying.
I'm like, also, it's nice to like bring your kids into something that you were into.
Yeah, exactly. No, I don't know. With Emily, she's very feminine. She doesn't like the stuff that I usually like. So she leans more to my wife when it gets to presents.
Right.
But usually, I'm going to be honest, my wife does all the shopping for. It's not that I don't want to do. She does a better job.
Yeah.
Because if I go buy stuff, I'm gonna buy something wrong, and I'm gonna buy something that I like, and
Let me guess.
perhaps something
It's
else with
it's a Temu Christmas.
Temu Christmas for everybody. Hey, doesn't fit you, no problem. I bought 10 more different sizes. No,
I bought
it's-
some of my favorite pants on Temu actually. Like it's great. It's either like the stuff is great or it falls apart immediately.
Oh yeah.
It's one or the other.
For me, I don't mind. I'm not. I used to have, when you're younger and you go through that stage that you want like brands because all your friends have brands and like your jeans, they need to be Levi's or whatever.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. Now I'm getting to that stage that I don't care.
Yeah.
I just, as long as I feel good with it, for example, when I get home, track pants.
Yeah.
That's what I do all the time. I prefer just be like them, and it's cozy. It's,
Oh yeah.
It's,
Do
I
you
don't know.
ever buy, confession time, women's pants? Because they make more comfortable lounging
women.
pants for
Yeah.
for women. So at Walmart I found this pair. Like the guys section, they have it's just regular cotton stuff, and then you go to the women's section and they have the softest
The
textures.
fleece
And I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm buying a pair of these to lounge in. So I actually just got a pair of women's pants. Em and I bought them at the same time, and we both got pairs of comfy pants from the women's section of Walmart. And I'm like. First of all, no one's going to know. I guess everyone's going to know now that I've said it out loud. But
if it makes you happy, there was a time in my life, even when I moved to Canada 21 years ago, I used to, coming from Portugal, I used to like everything tight. I still like my jeans tight.
Yeah.
But now I got to that point that nothing fits me anymore. I'm not 20 anymore. I'm actually almost 50. So nothing. So I avoid stuff that is tight, and for that reason, I don't buy women's stuff anymore. For me, it doesn't fit me. It just doesn't fit me.
well, back in the day, like in the early 2000s, the only cool rock star fit pants that you could find
It was
were women's pants.
women's.
You had to go to the women's section because they'd have like the nice like skinny cut and everything, and the guys' pants be all blocky and everything. And I'm going like, oh, I just want to be like, you want to be like that 70s rock star look, and that was the only place you could find it. So yay for women's fashion. I mean, I kind of feel like men's fashion is catching up, to be honest, and I do try to find some wild pieces to add to my wardrobe. And I have found a few pieces, especially on Temu. They have like crazy shirts and pants and stuff. But I'm like, at the same time, the world hasn't caught up like with men's fashion in the affordable tiers. Like high-end men's fashion, sure, there's a lot of crazy stuff, but it's like affordable tier stuff. There's not actually a lot of men's fashion that is as caught up as women's fashion. Like there's a lot of options for women.
I find, to all the designers out there, I find that this is a cycle. I think that now we're going through the 80s cycle again, like those pants, white pants, like
flares
and all that stuff. But we need better stuff, guys.
Yeah.
It's not like,
I know, right?
I hate, I don't want to say I hate because it's a strong word, but I don't like to go to a store and try to look for stuff. You can judge me if you want, that's fine. And nothing, I don't like anything. Years ago, I used to go to a store. Oh, I like that. You know what you gotta buy. You already go to that store because you know that you gotta buy that.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's like the other day. I don't want to say the brand, but the other day I went to this store that I used to buy a lot, even in Europe, when I used to live there. And now I get in there, and it's not my cup of tea anymore.
Yeah.
It's not. I know that all these kids, when I get in there, you always see young kids with those pants and all, and they look stylish, but that thing doesn't fit me anymore. It doesn't match.
It's like guys and girls now wear mom jeans.
Yeah.
Which is hilarious. But I heard a really good point, actually. Someone pointed out on this podcast the other day I was listening to on Spike's Car Radio, actually. And he was saying, this guest was saying that you are better to try to dress like your favorite way to dress. So if it's like, say you grew up and your favorite thing to wear was jeans and a leather jacket and a t-shirt, you should do that. You should still do that, because what happens is at some point you develop your sense of style, and then you kind of have it, and you can evolve it a little bit over time, but you have your kind of basic look. He was citing Harrison Ford as a really good example, like classic dressing, men's dressing. He was saying, like, don't try to keep up with the new Gen Z, Gen Alpha fashions and things like that, because these are kids who are still discovering who they are, as a matter of fact. and discovering their style. So they're trying all these fun new things, but it looks out of place a little bit for say millennials or whatever.
Yeah, of course.
And Gen X and all that stuff to try to imitate that, because we already have our sense of style established. And let's face it, like, we're often in community with people of a similar age and all that, and we're actually not worried about impressing people anymore. Like, we just want to have like our own sense of fashion and stuff like that, right?
I find, and I saw this the other day. I was watching something on YouTube showing 1920s, 1930s versus 2000s. The way that people dressed. Men, they used to dress like classy, like with the nice hat, always in a suit.
Yeah.
These days, it's like, man, I look at myself, because I don't like to judge anybody. If my grandfather was alive and sees me wearing these ripped jeans and pink,
I love your pink sweater.
Oh, thanks, man.
It's super cool.
You will probably say, who are you? I didn't raise you for this. Oh, even my dad is okay with that.
Standards change though, and like I saw, what was that movie, Master and Commander, the other day with Russell Crowe, and of course that's set in, I think, the 1800s.
Yeah.
And the way that everyone's dressing, it's so formal and official, and men were wearing like long coats and stuff.
Yeah.
You go back even further, and then it's like men are wearing like dresses and things like that. So the standards change over time.
Yeah.
But I think, like, when you see something fashion-wise that looks put together, right?
Yeah.
And so that to me is always, that can evolve, but it's always nice to see when people make an effort, when they, when they go out and, you want to do something special. It's really nice actually to just dress up a little bit. I did a trip down to Florida with some friends of mine this month actually, and we just went down for like 3 days, and we decided, it was two of my friends' birthdays. We all decided to dress up when we went down through the airport, and we kept getting asked if we were part of a band, like by multiple people. And
you were.
Yeah, I am. But we all were, but we were just not in the same band. And that was cool. It was like it was nice to have a little bit of decor, a little bit of you kind of. When you dress up a little bit, you elevate the room a little bit. You make people kind of take you a little more seriously, but you also kind of signal to people that, that you also respect them in some ways, I think, because they're the ones who have to look at you.
Yeah.
And sometimes you wear clothing that's just wild and obnoxious, and it's actually to brighten the room and to make things more fun. So I think you can have like a lot of fun
of course, with
this stuff, and also like, I don't know. I love the idea of like pushing into more fashionable territory and like making like more of a thing, right? And where we can
I'm a
dress
big
up
fan.
a bit more.
When I saw that video, I'm actually a big fan of like the 1930s, the 1940s, the way that they dress. I love
even
those,
up to the 60s, really. In that all whole era.
Big quotes, coats and the shoes, those boots, refined stuff. It's so nice, man.
Oh, it's fantastic. I think like 70s and on, it kind of a little bit there. Like the 70s and 80s fashions there were pockets of it that were good, but a lot of it was really throwaway for me. And then it got really bad late 90s, early 2000s, and then we've started coming back to European cut and like all this stuff. Yeah. This is all stuff like I really disliked the fashion in the late 90s, early 2000s, and I was always dressing more European. Yeah. And everybody was always like, they were like, they would describe me as metro, right? They would say, you're very metro. Right. And now you don't even, that's not even a term anymore, but but that was like during those days, it was like unusual to kind of dress up a little bit as a guy. You were supposed to be more slobby, and women had all the fun, and now guys are having fun again. So I love that. Yeah,
I agree with you. The 70s changed. There was like a revolution on the way that people dress. Look, this came from look David Bowie.
Yeah,
crazy. Freddie Mercury on the like with Queen in the 70s. Like so many people. Elton John, even Elton John. It was
style.
I think those guys. And people like they used to look at these guys like they're stars, right? So let's start wearing stuff that these guys wear, like you know what I mean?
Yeah,
kind of. So
I think so. Yeah, it's beautiful to see that. I was going to ask you about your favorite Christmas movies.
always the same. They're always the same movies for me. For me, it's always like Home Alone, obviously. Home Alone is
It's the best.
there's not a year that we don't watch Home Alone.
Yeah. Same.
I don't even remember not watching Home Alone during this season. There's a few.
What about number 2? Do you like number 2 as much, or?
I don't mind number 2. I just don't like what they did after that
Oh yeah, no, we don't talk about the
with
other
different
Home Alones.
kids and stuff like that.
Yeah, the other 6 movies or however many there are.
Yeah.
The very, very last one wasn't bad, but I can honestly say the first 2 with Kevin.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah. You know, that's funny. I actually saw that guy in France, and he just passed by me.
Which guy? Macaulay Culkin?
Yeah.
No way.
Years ago, I went with my wife, my wife's birthday, and I was in Europe. I was in Portugal
Yeah.
on vacation, and I bought a trip to France. Excuse me.
Nice.
So there was a time that me and my wife were walking, and we saw this crowd, like all girls, and this guy in the middle.
Yeah.
Walking towards to us, and I'm like, I know this guy. So he passes by us like really close, and it was him.
Yeah.
So from that time I started looking at the movie differently
Yeah, that's
because
cool.
it's not the same kid anymore.
Right. Yeah, it's weird to see because he's in our minds. Macaulay Culkin is always perpetually 8 to 10 years old.
Oh yeah,
and that's it. But like he's had a whole life after that, and and career and everything. Do you know that his Fuller, who's the little brother
Yeah.
with the glasses who pees the bed, that's his little brother in
real
real life?
life?
Yeah.
Is it? Oh, I didn't know.
And then I love Home Alone. So can we dive into Home
Yeah,
Alone a
yeah,
little
yeah,
bit?
absolutely. I love it too.
It's such a great movie. It's like a great family movie. So I was seeing a scene with Fuller in it where he was like squished up against like when the pizza, the milk spills and the
Yeah,
pizza,
yeah, yeah.
and they push the chair back and it like hits him in the nose. And I was like, how did they film that without hurting him? And then I realized 2 things. They probably used a rubber chair, so it was like flexible and it wouldn't hurt him. And then they probably filmed it in reverse. So they would push
to
it
the
up
front?
and then they pull it back. So they're like,
Yeah.
okay, hang there, pull it back. And then they
just
flip
reverse
the,
it. Yeah,
the footage.
yeah, yeah.
So it looks like it's coming right up against his nose. But so many of those scenes in movies, like where someone like, there's like an arrow that like hits them or something like that. It's usually like they're holding it and then they reverse the footage.
Yeah,
And
he goes back.
and that's how they, and then they have a string attached and they pull it and then they flip the footage and then it looks like it's going forward. So like so many of those things. I think also there was another scene in Home Alone that I'm sure that they did that reverse trick with as well.
Which one?
Which is where they're driving up to Kevin and they stop like right before his face and he's like, ah! So they they definitely would have like he would have been like doing that in reverse and they would have been backing the truck up. So he would have gone like, and then they would have like pulled the truck away.
Yeah.
And then flipped the footage. Because I'm like, it's just too. And then if you look, there are little tells in the movie like that. Yeah. But it's such a good little filmmaking technique because you can totally not have to put people in danger.
Yeah, such a good movie. And there was the other one with Bruce Willis, that is trying to save the. Oh my gosh, what's the name?
You're talking about Die Hard?
Die Hard.
Yeah. Definitely a Christmas movie.
It is a Christmas movie.
Definitely a Christmas movie.
It's not, but it is.
Did you watch Die Hard 2 as well?
I watched long ago. I don't even remember exactly how the movie starts anymore.
The first time I saw, I loved the original Die Hard since I was a kid. Yeah. And I definitely added it to the Christmas list. We haven't watched it yet, but it's definitely happening. Maybe this weekend.
You need to.
And Die Hard 2, I remember as a kid not liking it at all.
No.
Like I didn't like it. And then I watched it again last year and I loved it. It was such a good movie. It's like it's this airport that these airplanes are taken hostage, and then these guys at the ground, they take over the whole airport, and then the John McCain happens to be there, and he's like having to like break all the rules to like, and his wife is one of the hostages on one of the planes that lands, and like it's like this whole messed up scenario that's actually really cool. Anyways.
Yeah.
It was a lot better than I was expecting. And it happens at Christmas time again. And then after that, I'm not sure if the other Die Hards happen at Christmas time. I think it's just the first 2 as far as I know. But I'm not too familiar with number 4 and 5.
There's another movie that we watch on a regular basis. Not on a regular basis when it's Christmas. Elf.
Yeah, Elf, of course. Yeah.
Man. It's such a
Yeah,
good movie.
so good.
Such a good movie.
I can't remember if we skipped that last year because we were
Tired.
yeah, and we just wanted to give it a 1 year rest. Kind of like remember Shannon was talking
Yeah,
on the
yeah,
podcast
yeah,
about
yeah.
skipping Home Alone this year.
Yeah.
For the same reason, like you want to miss it a little bit and then come back. But Elf is always fantastic.
I'm going to watch Krampus.
You gonna watch Krampus?
Now I'm
Nice.
curious about it. I want to watch it.
I'm a little curious too.
It doesn't, I mean, I used to like horror movies when I was younger. For some reason now they don't do anything to me. I just don't like, I hate, like I hate when the movies go into that direction, like Christian, you know, like being like messing around with Christians and all that stuff.
Yeah,
I don't like movies like that.
Hollywood takes a lot of liberties on that kind of stuff for sure.
I mean, we respect everybody. It's just it doesn't do anything for me. Scary movies like with like girls left and from like Exorcist and stuff like that.
The demonic stuff, like that stuff really, that stuff doesn't sit well with me, and I always tend to feel kind of icky after it. So I don't love that.
I had a thing of Freddy Krueger when I was younger. Freddy Krueger.
Oh, you were scared of him?
No, I was scared, but I loved the movies.
Oh, okay.
And I was a big fan of movies like Cemetery Pet or Pet Cemetery.
Pet
or whatever,
Cemetery, yeah.
That thing. That type of movies, like 80s scary movies, are the best.
Yeah.
You can create any movie these days, like they're nice with effects, but there's nothing like those movies because they're so bad but so good at the same time.
Do you know what it is? I was talking with a friend of mine about this the other day. Something about the 80s movies, because it wasn't made with computers, it was made with real effects, real practical, like we had to have a set piece that looked like this. Some of them were like almost a little too real.
Yeah, exactly.
Everything was real. Even if it kind of looked slightly fake, like you remember Total Recall, the little guy who he opens his shirt and then he's got this guy on his chest. Anyways, it's like that guy looked fake, but it was all like slimy and so you were like, it kind of is moving fake, but it's a real thing. It's not computer generated. So it's freaky because of that reason.
Yeah.
Like there's another level. So I've never actually watched any of the Freddy Krueger movies. I haven't watched any Friday the 13th movies.
I used to like those movies, like the movies like zombies, like coming out. You know what got me into those movies?
What's that?
Thriller from Michael Jackson.
Oh, Thriller, yeah.
Stuff like that. It kind of created a revolution in the music, well, in the music and in the cinema. Mm-hmm. It was so good, man.
Yeah,
so good. But now they don't make the movies. I don't watch horror movies anymore. It doesn't do anything for me.
Yeah,
I like series. I like watching series. I'm actually watching Robin Hood. There's a series Robin Hood from I think it's from Warner Brothers, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay,
really good.
Nice,
really good. It's made in England, actually.
Cool.
I'm loving it.
Awesome. I gotta check that out.
Yeah,
I was gonna rewatch Prince of Thieves recently, which is classic because I was explaining to Emma, my wife, about this, that it's important that you've seen Prince of Thieves if you want to understand Robin Hood Men in Tights.
Yeah. Yes.
Because it makes fun of it.
Yeah.
So it's just like watching Spaceballs. To really understand it, you have to watch Star Wars. Ideally, you know?
Yeah.
So
I don't know. There's a lot of stuff that I like to watch at Christmas.
Yeah,
that stuff, and then there's a lot of stuff that we can do at Christmas too. Like I don't know about you, but like I'm Portuguese. What we eat. Let's talk about food.
Oh yes,
man.
Come on now.
Being Portuguese, we eat a lot of pig. We do. It's
funny you should say that because my daughter asked for a pig for Christmas, but an alive one.
Oh, okay. So. Yeah. A little one?
She keeps going, yeah. But if you get them little, there's no guarantee that they won't be 1,000 pounds at some point.
Apparently, there's one breed that doesn't grow more than...
Really?
Yeah.
I heard that was a myth, but...
No.
Because we were trying to adopt a pig at one point, and then we thought, just in case it gets too big...
Imagine I bought a pig. Perfect. Let me see. 2 years later, I come back. There's a pig running around eating everything. That would be so funny. But pigs are smart.
Just oinking around.
Pigs they're very smart. I when I was a kid, man, this is so funny. We loved when somebody said the pig run away.
Yeah.
When the pig run away, it means that everybody needs to go after the pig, and they can run, and they're dangerous because they have teeth, right?
No way.
Me and my buddies at the time we were kids, and everybody was running after the pig and stuff.
Oh my
It was so funny. But yeah, I do like roast pig.
Yep.
A
Do you
pig
eat the
roast.
head too?
I know the head. I can't. No. I'm like more of the ribs. No, and we eat a lot, man. In general, Portuguese people, we eat a lot.
Yeah.
We only stop when we're actually sick. A bit like
Back in Roman days, they would just keep eating.
yeah.
Like they would eat and gouge themselves, and they would go to the vomitorium, throw it all up,
And then come back.
and they come back and eat again. And it's
Yeah.
like which is crazy to me that anybody would even entertain doing that. But
Yeah,
it
man,
happened.
It's we do the pig, we do turkey, we do everything that moves. Technically, we eat.
And technically, in our household, it's everything that doesn't move.
That doesn't move.
An
Nope.
entirely vegan Christmas. My lovely father-in-law, he said, "Oh, I'm so happy that Ben's family is coming over for Christmas because, I'm going to get to have like a real Christmas
Yeah.
meal. Like they'll make some real turkey and all this kind of stuff." And Emma was like, "I'm so sorry, Dad. It's all going to be vegan,
Poor
And
man.
he's like, "I'm so sorry." So I don't know how
my
thrilled he was about that. But we found him we're going to take him out for a Christmas meal and he'll be okay.
It's funny because my mom called me this morning. She's like, "Hey, I wish you were here because I made this for." Okay, let me put it this way. There's a lot of foods that I used to eat when I was back home
Yeah.
that I don't eat now.
Right.
And for example, pig, I don't eat. We try not to eat pig at home. We only
Just
eat
for
chicken.
special occasions.
Yeah, and we try to pig meat. It's not good for you. It's actually the
Parasitic
most
and stuff. Yeah,
unhealthier like meat that you can eat.
Right.
And it's proven it gives you cancer. It gives you there's a bacteria that can stay in your body for a long time.
Isn't it the closest thing to human flesh or
It is.
something? That
It is.
part's freaky to me.
You know that actually my dad has a friend that he has a kidney
Hmm.
from a pig.
Wow. See, there it is. I've heard people getting transplants. I think it's like a heart transplant even, where you get like a pig's heart and it's size-wise and connections and everything. It's very similar to the human heart, so
Yeah.
they can actually make it work,
Yeah.
which is crazy.
Yeah, it is. It is crazy, but it's so good. No, but
Not in my house.
Yeah, no,
Not in my
That's
house.
okay. One day I'll
It's like, I'll sedate you with chloroform and I will give you a piece of meat.
gonna show up with a pig. Hey, this one needs to be vegan.
The pig needs to
The
be
pig-
vegan.
No, but food is good. We have a lot of sweets, man. Sweets.
Oh yeah, that's my house too. Yeah.
That's one thing that I try to avoid during this time.
Yeah.
It's sweets because I know that I'm gonna have that week that it's like every single day sweets or
Yeah.
like Portuguese custards or this or that or like here not a lot, but like
Yeah.
back home, oh my goodness.
It's
It's
insane.
good.
It's the tarts, right? The Portuguese
tarts, yeah.
tarts, everything.
Yeah, I don't know. They don't make
Yeah.
it vegan because they
It's
make it with
eggs,
eggs.
probably, right? Yeah.
Yeah, eggs and milk.
Yeah.
But it's delicious, man.
We make Nanaimo bars, like vegan Nanaimo bars.
Yeah.
Have you ever had those?
Yeah, yeah.
I think those are Canadian, if I'm not mistaken.
I
They're
don't
from
know.
like the northern part of Canada, I think.
Probably.
So the lore goes. We make things like, through the holidays, between Thanksgiving and Christmas, it's like pumpkin pies and tons of cookies, chocolate chip cookies, Christmas cookies. We do, Emma does a chocolate cookie with mint essence in it,
Oh, that's good.
which is really nice as well. So there's a lot of that stuff. And on Christmas morning, we always make a big wreath. So it's like dough that you spread out in a long L shape or I shape, sorry. And you fill it with ingredients like fruit and nuts. And then you
roll it?
close it, roll it, and then you put it in like the shape of a wreath, or you can make
Yeah.
the shape of whatever. And then that gets baked in the oven and
Oh,
then
that's good.
cut into slices, and it has icing on top. So the thing is, like, there's always too much. Over Christmas, you're going to get carbohydrates. You're going to get
Oh yeah.
too much. There's 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 always like an aperitif or like alcohol involved on
course.
some level. And I actually heard, apparently the research says you gain 1 pound per year on average from Christmas time. Now I know
I
it
believe
doesn't
you.
sound a lot, but the other thing that the research shows about this is that 1 pound doesn't go away typically because people don't do enough to reduce it.
Yeah.
So every year, imagine, so after 5 years, 10 years, you're now 10 pounds, you've gained 10 pounds just from Christmas time.
Yeah.
So that's pretty crazy stuff. So, I mean, I was kind of proud of Vaxxo because we went to the coffee shop today and he resisted having any dessert stuff.
That's true. That's true. I was
Just
trying.
getting ready for Christmas, like getting
Of
that.
course, it's
you
the
know.
week. The week I'm gonna eat double of it.
You're gonna fast this week
Yeah.
and then just pig out, quite literally, possibly next week.
No, that's what's gonna happen. And I'm gonna try not to drink this year. All lies. That's all lies.
Good luck.
It's all lies. But you know what? We don't drink until we get like drunk. We drink because it goes with the food.
Yeah.
Right? You need, for example, to eat meat, you need a nice glass of wine, like the red wine.
Yeah.
To eat fish, I think, for example, we do this like white wine.
Yeah. Yeah. Nice pairing.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of white wine. Messes me up. I'm not a...
Yeah, it's got more. I don't know if it has more sulfites or something, but it does.
Yeah.
It does feel different. And then red wine also is tough on some people because they can't have the. There's something in the red, like in the skins, I guess, of the grape that makes people sleepy.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
so
that's what I need.
I
I don't sleep at night, so I need more red wine. Now I'm
more turkey, more red wine,
more vino.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm for example, beer. I refuse to drink beer like at dinner, like Christmas. It doesn't match Christmas.
Yeah.
It doesn't match any type of, but it feels like port wine.
Yeah.
It matches when you're eating like we used to have this king cake. It's with fruits. Unfortunately, it takes eggs, but I think you can make it with no eggs. It's all fruit. It's
fruit cake.
Yeah, it's like a fruit cake, but with eggs. It's our style, like whatever.
Okay.
But they have the queen cake. The queen cake, it's all nuts, and it's wonderful.
Huh.
But once again, it takes eggs.
Yeah.
But I love it, man. And that with a little bit of port wine.
Yeah. Well, growing up, we used to have that. There was the fruit cake, like the more like German style.
Yeah.
Fruit cake, like the
one
really like dense,
like the panettone kind of thing, like that they call it. I don't know if it's
maybe.
panettone. Italian people makes it really good too.
It's very like moist and thick, and like it's not like a big fluffy thing. It's very dense and like lots of fruit and nuts and things like that. And then you have that, and you have a little glass of brandy on the side or something.
Oh my gosh, it's so good. It's
you know
what?
Yeah.
It enriches your heart.
Yeah.
It is. It's like having
Quite
a coffee.
literally, maybe.
It's like having a coffee in the morning.
Yeah.
If you wake up, I don't do it as much now, but I used to do like first thing. It's like the smokers.
Yeah.
Instead of having a cigarette, I'm gonna have my coffee.
Yeah.
That thing falls in, and it warms up my body.
Yeah.
You get all tingly.
Yeah.
No, but
that's great.
it's like the brandy or whiskey. I love it.
Yeah.
Love it, man. For dessert,
Oh, it's great.
love it.
Oh, for sure.
I don't know, man. There's a lot of things that we used to do.
I love that. Well, those Christmas traditions, I mean, it's funny because, every year we sort of idealize the 2 days, like the Christmas Eve, the Christmas Day. To me, it's always been like kind of sacred territory.
Yeah.
And on the couple of occasions where I've had to work even during the day on Christmas Eve, I'm like, oh, okay, well, at least if I get the evening off.
Yeah.
That is like, as soon as the evening hits on Christmas Eve, it's like sacred territory for me.
Yeah.
It's like family time. Christmas Day, same thing. It's going to be like family time. Nobody, touches that time. It is entirely sacred. And I mean, maybe it's, we've seen that on movies and everything, but it's like, can there not be one day in the year that we just don't mess with? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Can we just close all the stores? Can we just, I know that there's people, I have friends in emergency response and things like that who are like police and EMS and things like that. And they are often on call on Christmas, and sometimes there are emergencies. So I really a lot of respect to those people, obviously.
Yeah, of course.
But it's tough. It's I feel bad for people like actually having to work that day because it's such a special time.
What do you think about the New Year's Eve, for example?
Yeah, like I mean, it's not as sacred to me, but I love New Year's. Yeah,
I used to like New Year's, and I got fed up. I actually got fed up with New Year's because I with my band we used to play always on New. For many years, I played on the New Year.
Okay.
And I hated it because everybody was having fun, and I'm there working, and I'm having fun too because music is our thing, right?
Yeah.
But at the same time, it was like depressing. You know what I mean? Like everybody's having fun.
No, but you have to work on that day.
You have to work.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like playing 1 hour.
I'm not a huge fan of that either. Like I think for sure, like New Year's Eve is a time to celebrate more than anything.
I agree.
And I feel like New Year's Day is beautiful. I do have a tradition on New Year's Day, and that is I listen to the song New Year's Day on New Year's Day every year.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, by U2.
That's good.
Yeah.
I don't have my tradition on New Year's Day. I don't think I have a tradition.
That's about it, honestly. It's also my mom's birthday, so when she was with us, we would always, do a little something on New Year's Day to celebrate her and have a birthday party and things like that. So now it's it's just chill time and But yeah, I do love it. It's funny though as parents because as soon as we had young kids, we stopped doing things for New Year's Eve so much. So it was like we would maybe have to turn down a bunch of invitations because we can't come out with our kids who are going to bed early and all this kind of stuff. Or even if we wanted to, the kids are crashed out.
Yeah, of course.
So we're staying home, 9 p.m. Maybe we do a little countdown with the kids.
And that's it.
And we just chill. And then we would turn on the ball drop on
New York.
New York, the big like.
Yeah.
It still makes me laugh when they talk about it as the ball drop, but anyways. New York has reached puberty. And
The ball drop.
So, but yeah, that's always fun. So we always like tune in and check that out if we're not going anywhere. But we have like found various times over the years now we've got together with other families in the area who have kids.
Their kids, yeah.
And then everybody does it, and we have the kids sort of count down on New Year's Eve, and maybe they go and turn in early, and then the adults stay up a little later or something.
Yeah.
But
for me, last year I did Miami. We were in Miami around that time.
Nice.
And it was hot, man. I couldn't go to the pool because I was all attached with the thing I was reading the heart.
Oh yeah, the ECG monitor or something. Yeah.
Everybody on the pool, and I'm like with the ECG thing. I'm dying. Don't worry. I'm okay.
You were carrying like one of those hospital bags with you as well? Like,
no, it was like
a slow drip of the IV.
No, it was just a tiny thing like a pager. Remember the pagers?
Yeah, it's a heart monitor. Yeah.
But I didn't like it. It didn't give me. It wasn't fun. I had that thing for like almost 2 weeks. So
oh wow! What a pain.
Yeah, man, for New Year's, but I still have a few drinks. I had a few drinks. I bet you that the monitor went crazy.
Oh no!
No, but I don't
Doctor's
pay attention.
like, have you been drinking? And you're like,
no. So what happened here? I don't know. My wife, I don't know. It's like the Sesame Street, the Cookie Monster. There was something funny, like I think it wasn't the Cookie Monster. There was a show that I watched. There was something like about the Cookie Monster is in the hospital. Somebody gets there, and they're like, "What happened here?" I don't know. And there's cookies all over. You cannot have cookies. I don't know. Wasn't me. Was Derek? Oh, it was not it wasn't the Sesame Street. What's the name of that show?
Family Guy, was it? Or?
Family Guy. Was Derek? I don't know what happened.
Was Eric a cookie or something?
Yeah. So he was having cookies, and he had the cookies under the bed. He's in the hospital, right?
Oh, I see.
And the doctor, what happened here? He goes, I don't know. Was Derek? Derek was here.
That's great.
But yeah, so it's I was the same with my heart and the drinks, but I don't drink as much anymore.
You know what? It's best. Like I found the same thing. Like in my 20s and 30s, it was more often, and now, it's really nice to spend the entire week. Like maybe on the weekends I'll have a little bit sometimes, but it's like if I can just go the whole week, I'm not going to buy any. It's going to be great. Obviously, Christmas is a different story, but like you feel so much better. You feel so much better. Your body just feels more alive, and because the thing is, like, drinking actually reduces your next day's dopamine reserves. So it makes you feel good in the moment, but then the next day you're like, oh, like I'm like, messed up. Like the next day. So yeah, it's best, everything in moderation, including moderation.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly. But in terms of going back into the presents, the Christmas presents, do you like getting presents? Because this is a big thing for me, actually. And I'm not saying that
you like getting presents? So it's funny because for years now, Em and I have just been buying Christmas gifts for the kids, like almost exclusively, not really getting each other anything. Like last year Christmas, I just said, let me get this one video game I want. It's like $90. And I'll be happy. That's all I want. And I'll get it for myself. I don't need anything. And I just use it as an excuse to get a video game, basically. But for the most part, like, we haven't really bought anything for each other for years. This year, this is the first year we've decided to get a stocking for each other and just do a little something. But all throughout the years, it's been like, we're adults. We can buy ourselves
That's the thing.
whatever we want throughout the year.
I agree with that.
The kids don't have really an income. So then, for them, it's a special thing. We can buy them like, a bigger toy or whatever it is that they want, or clothing or whatever kind of things. And plus they get a visit from Santa Claus and for their stockings. And so it's a special time for them. It's more special for us to watch them opening something. For me, I like consumable stuff, but gifting is like, it's nice, but it's always nice when it happens, but I don't feel like I need it per se. It depends if that's one of your love languages. Do you know about the love languages?
Yeah.
And gifting is like, is one of them. Acts of service is another one. Physical touch is another one. Time spent is one. I can't remember. There's a couple of others. Words of affirmation. So like there's different love languages that people have, and the people who are gifty, who love to give gifts, often love to receive gifts. Because they show love in the way that they want to be receiving love. And so I've never, like, that wasn't one of my, it's not high on my list. Even though it's nice to get it.
I don't mind. I love giving gifts away. I love giving, but I don't like to buy them. I don't like. I just don't like the word. But I don't like people buying me presents, because the reason why it's because they don't know what I like. My wife knows what I like, obviously, but like presents from other people, like my family, we had this tradition every year. My family in Portugal, we used to give presents to everybody. Everybody will get presents, and it's
does
okay.
Everybody buy everybody presents, or is
everybody
it like a Secret Santa?
Everybody will buy. For example,
that's what it used to be.
Everybody will buy to everybody, right? I will get like 5 presents from my uncle, from my whatever, my cousins, whatever. And I got to a point in my life that I'm screw this. I don't need socks anymore. I don't need boxer shorts. I had 10,000 of them. I'm getting fatter, and they don't fit me. but I like to buy my stuff. I like my music stuff. So every year I buy something to enhance my studio and stuff like that. But
and you got something this year, didn't you, for yourself?
No, was Santa. I did the Marshall thing, but
nice guitar amp.
But it's it's more for the guitar players. I go there because I'm not a big guitar player. But it's that thing, like, don't buy me stuff. Just don't buy me. Don't waste your time. You buy me stuff. Here's what you're doing to you. You're wasting your time because you probably have better stuff to do. You're buying me something that and I appreciate. If you want to give me something, that's fine. I appreciate it. But I'm done with socks. No, my wife is good. She when she buys me something, she knows what I like. But
what's your love language then for Christmas? So to have a wonderful Christmas, how would you most feel loved and taken care of by your wife, your family, whatever, your friends?
A physical touch, obviously.
Yeah.
No, but I'm a big fan of, like,
most men, I would say.
like
one of them.
just it's not a language kind of thing. It's like the fact that you're together eating, having a table full of food, knowing that you got to be able to eat, and you don't need to how can I put this into words, you don't need to struggle to buy food.
Right.
That's the most important, because
Yeah.
there's a lot of
There's
around
a lot
this
of food
time
insecurity in the world.
there's a lot
yeah.
of food
Yeah.
exactly. And
Big
there's
time. And depression rates go way up at this time of year, especially people who are alone and who have struggle with food insecurity or financial insecurity,
yeah
or who are don't have homes to live in. I mean, there's really like it's a big time of need as well, right?
helping somebody is always good. I
Yeah.
what I find thing for me, it's that for me it's having like friends around and
Yeah.
just laugh at the table with food. That's it.
Yeah, that's great.
The most warming thing that you can have in your heart. Like,
So it's like time spent with
time
friends
spent,
and family. Yeah,
obviously.
I love
what
that.
about you? It's basically the same.
Yeah, big time, friends and family, like having those experiences together. For me, that's amazing. Like actually getting together in a room, seeing each other, in the flesh, like being able to do that is great. And yeah, so that I'm with you on that, and I feel so just grateful for whatever we have on that moment. If I always say, like, any day that you wake up breathing is a good day, so let's start there. That's a good place to be thankful from, and then everything is a bonus on top of that. And so I think
because Christmas it's a time of love.
yeah.
Christ was born, the Savior, and that's it. It's a time of love.
Yeah.
I find we should do one show one day that people could donate something. So I wouldn't mind to keep all the donations away, like
We should.
to
Yeah.
a church, to people that need that are in need for food, or a family.
Well, our friend Mike Walker, who was on the podcast, his song "Ring Those Bells," he released a few years ago, and all of the proceeds of that, we set it up in such a way that I had the pleasure of producing that track with him, and that was a single that all the charities went to people with food insecurities, and you can still donate, and it can keep going every year. But I love that idea of like being able to help, and I did a charity single with Tim Arnold as well called Éclaire-moi, which was part of his Super Connected project, and all the proceeds there went to basically getting food and supplies to people on the ground in war-torn countries. And I can't tell you, like, especially with how little royalties musicians actually make, when people go and donate to these causes through something that you're doing, it makes it so much more worthwhile than just making money for profit and like doing music for profit, I should say. Making money for profit is always the intended purpose, but yeah, raising funds for people who really need it is so important. And I would definitely encourage us to
we can
get out there. I have a friend actually who goes out on Christmas Eve and hands out food to the homeless, and we've done that a few nights with the kids where we go out and prepare sandwiches. We're part of our little, we had a little home church group, and we make sandwiches and put warm socks and hats and mittens and things like that in a care package, food, and just go around on a really cold night, hand it out in the Christmas season. And I don't know, it's just not that that's going to change someone's life, just giving them a little package, but it gets you in the mindset of having to help people.
And that's what I think the world is losing that slowly. The fact that helping people, it's a big thing. I noticed that we're kind of we're losing that thing. Like, there's so many people that need.
I think because we're distracted a lot. This is the thing, like where we spend a lot of time distracted, consuming media, consuming things, on our phones and all that stuff, and we don't really spend a lot of time out in the world as much as I think we used to. I think there's a lot. The way we're set up with technology now is encouraging us to be more homebodies and
absolutely
not getting out as much. So
yeah.
Let's get out there and be a positive force this Christmas time. And I don't know about you, but I'm really looking forward to season 2 coming up in the new year.
Soon.
So exciting.
We're gonna have new people, hopefully.
Yeah.
And it's got to be the same kind of thing, maybe better.
You know what? I think we're going to be, one more spin around the sun. We'll be a little older, a little wiser.
Yeah.
We're going to start to get hair in really weird places, like our eardrums.
That I have already.
It's, they have special shavers just for that, actually, for for men in their 40s.
I thought it was scissors. Gardening scissors.
Gardening scissors for trimming our ears.
Oh my God.
I would love to see that.
That's
but,
awesome. All right.
Well, I want to wish you a very Merry Christmas, brother.
Yeah.
Rock dads
Another
forever.
forever, man.
Woo!
Be kind, give away this Christmas if you can, and help people. I think that's what we should do every year. And enjoy.
Yeah.
2026 is here soon.
That's right.
In 3 weeks.
For unto us a Savior is born.
Yeah.
Time for Christmas, baby.
All right, guys. Peace.
Rock Dads.